Hey there, folks. This following video is strong enough to where I felt the need to put a pre-video on it to explain a couple things in it. Man, it's a nice morning out there. I just got back from taking Herky out for a walk. Herky's he's getting close now. Sometimes he'll try to turn around and run, and he goes to fall down. It's his heart that's going. But anyway, he and I went out, and it was a nice quiet day. I took him a little farther than get these things off. A little farther. You let him go a little more than what we normally would. He's so awesome. He just looks out at the world and he's just looking around the neighborhood, just checking everything out. You ever wonder why you're in a body? You ever wonder what's going on with this sixth sense thing? Crow reminded me of something. I need to keep going. Anyway, did you know you can talk to animals? Did you know that they give you message? And what is this sixth sense that people seem to have? But you can't put that in a box. People try. They say psychic. What's psychic? Anything that you say you can do and I say you can't do and you can't prove it. The proof for what I do is obvious. Okay, it's physical proof. And those people that are young enough and getting cranked up, and healthy, the brain physically grows. But there's a lot better proof than that. That's why I had this life, is to help, among other things, is to help you all understand who you really are. In this video, when I talk about Herky is close to going now, he's closer. I don't know when. There's no telling. It might be in a couple of days. It might be a month or something. I don't know. I won't let him suffer, but I'm not going to, send him home too quick. But after he does go, shortly thereafter is when I'll be going. I'm not, and I bring that up. I'm not talking about physically harming myself. Okay, I'm talking about what I am inside is literally just going to go. Any doctor can look at me anytime and say, this guy's not long. Okay, it's a normal physical thing. That's good. Let it be like that. I've got lung disease, 2 different types. Degenerative joint disease, which is more just pain, and high blood pressure, all kinds of stuff. Things are the way they are for a reason. People say things happen for a reason. They do, but don't think it's always the right one. Okay? Because if things happen for the right reason, things wouldn't be the way they are. So, how do I know this stuff? I see stuff, know stuff all the time. Folks, I go into banks. I know the people there, love them. And they're kind to me too. They care about me. I was talking with, I was there yesterday taking care of some stuff I need to, that I had to finalize, that I had to, get done to prepare for when I do go. All this stuff was set up with someone else, and now it's was supposed to be set up with someone else, and then now, and that's why the crow is saying, to hurry up. That's Bourdieu. Um, Cutting to the chase. Anyway, uh, I'm completely aware that your bankers, some millionaires, not your millionaires like all of them, or like you own it. Everybody wants to hang on little words, try and dissect it, and make it something that's not. It's just crazy. People take a couple words out of context. They say that take three words in a sentence and turn it into something ridiculous, and it's like, really? Why don't you take that sentence, the one before and the one after, and then see what's really going on? Anyway, um, I can do things that no one else can. Now, as far as the crank ups, Bourdieu and Paul are starting to do them, and they're going to get even stronger as time goes on. Same way it happened with me. There's no on-off switch, okay? That's going into people's brains and bodies and enhancing them, making them stronger. There is one law, you might say law of physics, um, that relates to source energy being able to create anything. It can transmutate something, but it has to have raw material to work with. The universe, the Big Bang Theory, it wasn't one piece of heavy particulate matter, it was many. And they're all expanded, transmutated into something else, but you have to have something to transmutate first. That's how it is, folks. This gig about the immaculate birth, an egg that became fertilized without sperm, sorry, didn't happen. Okay? Can they make clones? Yes. Clones have been around a long time. But you still have the initial body that had to come from sperm and egg. Okay? This isn't a sex ed class. I'm trying to explain something. You have to have something for something to be. You have to have raw materials to do something. What I am is different. Okay? I understand things, see things. I know things. I do things. I do it everywhere I go. It's there's no off switch for me, and there's no off switch in what I'm doing. And the other side has really been stupid. What's over there now is clean and it won't listen. And having to deal with them, and then some of the stupid stuff I go through here, it pisses me off. But it's mostly the other side. Everything I've done over there, and then still there's issues. It's just you can say frustrating, infuriating, whatever. It's nuts. At one point in the video, I talk about just the first name of someone who's trying to make something about me. I don't dig that at all, okay? And this person said that I created a group that, you can make a group and put anyone. You could say Rumpelstiltskin is the creator of this group. That's a lie if he didn't do it. So what are you doing making a group that begins with a lie? I guess that's just what's going to follow, isn't it? What I do is I let you know all your books are all your religious books are garbage, okay? Religions are garbage. What's real? You. And you and you and you. What's real is everything around you, not these stupid books, okay? You want to know what's around you? I've got 2 books, the creation books. Those of you that watch me a lot, probably tired of seeing them. Sorry. Creation is the beginning of your origin. This is how everything started, okay? The little particles. There wasn't one big boom, there was a lot of bangs. And then creation, its journey evolving into paradise. Folks, there's really good stuff coming. But we need to finish something here, and it'll be finished soon. And then it gets better gradually, and not, It's not like a turn a light on and off. We understand things on this planet most people don't, almost everybody can't see. Almost no one can see the actual life on other planets. But we have people here in groups, in the militaries, different nations, that are talking with our family beings from other planets that we've had lives in, different bodies. So I see this stuff. I know this stuff. I can go into you and change your body physically, and metaphysically. Telekinetic? No, not at all. Couldn't move a pencil. Couldn't move it if there something had to happen, I would. But no, can't. And I'm not supposed to. There's no need for me to do that. If I could, I'm not saying I can and I don't. I'm saying I can't. But if I could, what would that do? Draw attention to me personally? No, wrong. There's a couple people that want to make groups and use my name, which is wrong, and I'm going to literally make an issue of it every time I find out about it. Okay? When I mentioned in this video, when I get out of my body, I said, wait and see what I do. That's not harming you. It's literally making sure that goes nowhere. People, we're all run. Okay? By the other side, we've been run. What's been running you? The thing that's been, making your life hell, they're gone. But there's still a lot of problems over there. Disorganization is the main one, and that'll be gone soon. I am low key. There's not that many people that know. There's thousands of people that know about me, but this planet's got a lot of people. That's good. It's supposed to be like that. If you listen to me, and my words make sense, use the words. Don't use my name. Just use the words. Telling someone, hey, look, listen to this guy. Here's his name. Fine. But you want to start a group and you want to go out and move forward with something, you move forward with the words I've given you that make sense to you, that you can understand, and then apply them, because that's why they're here. That's why I gave them to you. That's the information. It's not the janitor. The janitor gives you a good place to work, to be in. So anyway, trying to think of something else I touched on. When I talk, and yesterday, last night when I did this, my head was so thick, and I was dealing with garbage on the other side, just trying to keep me from putting the video out. I said a few things about the other side they didn't want out. Just the fact that they're inept at doing what they need to. Some of them honestly think I'm going to come out of the body, and then Arrow's going to, I come out of the body, whatever, Arrow comes out of the body, puts himself together, and then he's going to want to maintain the old way, because that's the way it's always been. No. Everything was always taught when something comes out, when something's in a body, and it's being abused, it's being, when something's in a body, it's frantic about everything, and you can't trust it, can't listen to it. They did that for many reasons. But right now, it's a bit of a problem on the other side. Putting out this video coming, the one that I made last night, that's going to have an effect over there. And I made some statements. Good. So it's not beating up on anybody. Beating up on the other side. It's got something to say about this one group. People, this is about you becoming yourself. My last life was trying to get you to stand up for yourself. It was very important. It still is. Stand up for yourself. You have to stand up for yourself in order to awaken and become alive. To start using your metaphysical abilities and start having faith in them, because other people are going to try to knock you down. You got to stand up strong. And you'll find out if you start connecting together, you're going to stand up strong together. And then you're going to find out that somehow it's just going to be made to happen where you start spreading out a little here, a little there. You start in one group, a group over here, group over there, and then you start getting stronger and you become more at ease with things. And then all of a sudden you go out, you go into another group, make another group, and that's how it spreads. That's how this is going to happen. It's about people, it's about family. It's not about a person. He can do this, he can do that. So what? It's about everyone waking up and becoming themselves. So anyway, that's what's going on with the video. I've got some kitties outside I got to feed. But I wanted to put this out ahead of time. And at one point, I knew there was something hanging there. Damn it. Something else. That's great. At one point I say, you know, while I'm stuck in this body, incredibly minimized, I can't do it 1,000th of what I should be able to do. I say I can go in your head and literally grow your brain, you know, do all kinds of stuff. Bingo, fact, okay? And I say when I get out of my body, you know, wait and see what I can do then. It's aggressive because the whole conversation was aggressive. It's being fed up with everything, okay? But what I was talking about is making people forget. I said, you know, I was saying, try to make something about me. I'll deal with it when I'll just go in your mind on the other side, and I will. Arrow will go into your head and just take that and just like soft, just like mush, you know, put a blanket on it. So there's no name for you to deal with. That's what I was talking about. Some people take that as a vicious attack or something. No. If you go to make something about me, sometimes you go to do something, everything, all of a sudden, the thought goes like that. That's done to you to keep you from doing it because it's not good for you. Or sometimes, you know, it would have been good for you and they didn't want that. Things are changing now. So that's what that was about, is not attacking anything. There is going to be, as soon as I get out of here, shortly thereafter, there will be a lot of turmoil on a planet, and it's going to be some of it in the oceans, Pacific Ocean. The Anunnaki are down there in these little small, you call them little small cities or something. They're, to me, it's more like a, I don't know what you call it. It's not a city. A city to me is huge, but it is living quarters and a lot more than that. And the underground, it's not an underground bunker because they're huge, but they're living down there. You're going to see earthquakes and everything else destroying them, bringing them up. So, and it won't be an act of God. It's just going to happen. Because it's time for you all to know who you are. It's time for you to know who's been messing with you. But it started on the other side. And then now, boom, you need to see what's doing it here. Open disclosure. So anyway, folks, look, love you. Here's the video. But I wanted to make a couple things clear about that. When I talk, it's hard for me to come across with the exact meaning of things sometimes because of a couple things. Number one, my brain's not normal. Okay, it's grown just crazy. You take a look at what I used to look like in 10 years ago. My head's completely different. And it's the brain growing, and it's a lot stronger than it's ever been. I'm pulling away from anyway. So when I'm trying to talk and make a thought process, it's very hard. But besides that, I'll have stuff talking with me. I'll have stuff working on my brain. I'm actually having to grab a hold of and deal with on a metaphysical level. So there's a lot going on all the time. Yeah, some people say I'm crazy or something. You know, cool, let them. Love them anyway. I can actually prove myself. Quantitative electroencephalograms. Put one on my head and then put them on 100 other heads all over the world. And at the exact same time I tell you I'm going into their heads are going to be glowing. I'll say, here goes the pineal. You'll see the pineal gland area glowing. Okay, there's your proof. Man, what would people do if they actually knew that was real? If people knew that I was actually real, what would happen? Would they be wacky or something? Um, anyway, um, trying to get back to a thought I had just a minute ago before this happened. Um, darn it. Well, anyway. Oh, yeah. Uh, Paul and Berjou can do crank ups. Okay? I don't know exactly when I'm leaving, but I can tell you it's not far from now. And what I am outside of the body is just going to shut me down um, whenever's time. But it won't, I'm telling you, it's not going to be too much longer. So a day, no. You have a day, so people want to make something of it. Um, but Paul and Berjou can keep this going, and then the next thing you know, there'll be 5, then there'll be 10, and eventually there'll be about 100 of them, 100 people doing it. You haven't even met some of the real strong stuff on the planet yet. You've met some of them. Paul, Berjou, Deanna, they're incredible. There's many others that are really getting ready to come on, but I need to get out of here first. Um, you're going to find your way through, you're all going to find your way through what's coming. You're going to have help. Spirit guides won't lie to you anymore. You don't have the old original angels messing with you. And there's not going to be anything trying to, abuse you and use you and beat you up. So it's going to be a lot different right away. So anyway, that's what the video's about. There's a lot of statement in there by me about a lot of things. And I guess maybe it's time I said it. Maybe I'm early, maybe I'm late. I don't know. I don't care. There it is. Y'all do whatever you want with it. It's not vicious towards anyone. Although I did go after this group a little bit. No first and last names, but you need to make things, you need to finish finding yourself, open yourself up, become yourself so you can fully understand more, and then talk with others about it. But start, if you want to do that, you need to wake up first. And it's good talking with each other about stuff all the time, but when you start making an agenda and a group, and you start saying we're going to do this and we're going to make the world love itself, and it's like, no, you're not. It's law of attraction garbage. It doesn't work like that. Everyone has to start waking up, become aware of stuff. It's like grabbing a dog and say, come on, you're going to go have fun with me, and you put a rope around its neck and you start yanking on it, and the dog's like, what's up? What's the matter with you? He said, come on, you're going to be happy now. And the dog's like, wow, I got a nut. It'll all happen nice and easy. Okay? It's not going to be anything like what it's supposed to be. Anyway, folks, look, love you, enjoy the video. There's a lot of stuff in there. Take care and have a good one. Hello, folks. Good evening. It's 10:02 p.m. Tuesday, May 17th. Understanding completely the self, and what it is, honestly, for me, it's understanding completely the one thing which is everything, the one thing that needs to be done. And that's what this little video is about. No, from Deanna. I need that. This video, hardcore. I'm fed up with the other side. Have been for a long time. There's enough nitwits running around in physical bodies right now that shouldn't even be here. The other side is going to try to cause issues getting this video out. It's fine. There's stuff on the other side that's out of body. Some of it's source. This large solar plexus type body energy. Stupid. When I look at them, I just go into their head. I know them right away. Just go right into them like I do you, every one of you. Anything, anywhere. Any planet. Doesn't matter where you are. Your government agencies, they call me a freak. There's a reason for that, okay? All our friends in space, everything I've told you for years that they can actually read your body, your energy, your soul or spirit inside your body and place you in past lives. They know. Because they've had this equipment out so long ago that scans people. They know where you've been. They place you there. It's like they have a written history, a database. Well, they know who the hell I am. I've just never been in a body and been as strong before. So, what's the other side like? Right now, they're insane. They're sick, and they're being knocked off one at a time, deleted. Some of them are being saved. Some of them. It's crazy. It's insane. What's on the other side is so relative to this bottle of wine. Freak show. That's what you have on the other side right now running your lives. That's why things are so crazy. Everything over here has been upside down. When you had the original first being male and female, that crap that y'all call God, that I used to too when I was young. Hello. I'm not calling anyone dumb. I'm just saying we need to stop that or whatever. Just a thought for y'all. I don't care. I'll be out of here soon. And that's when the fun starts. First off, before we go any further, I don't have to drink every day. Haven't had anything to drink today. But I got an attitude. I'm tired of dealing with these idiots on the other side. There's no reason for them to be as stupid as they are. They can't understand. The original male and female are dead. And these idiots over there, source energy, of course, I've told you always, the source of your problems comes from source. I know, it's what I am. I'm the strongest part of, inside me is the strongest part of source that's ever existed anywhere. Cheers, folks. Now, I'm talking a lot of stuff here. If you're not wondering if I'm full of bull, unless you already know me, you should be. That's the normal thought process. I don't think anyone has the balls to find out. But what I'm waiting on is for someone either happy to prove it or someone that wants to disprove it, like, what's his name, Randy something or other? Randy James Randy or something? I don't know. Whatever, the goofy guy. The amazing Randy. Yeah, that's amazing. Now, Herky, you're amazing, buddy. He's not. Are you okay, buddy? Good boy. Good boy, honey. Come here, baby. Hold on, Herc. Herc went to just move the bed, and he literally got smacked. Just a minute, folks. I got something to do. Okay. If I'm going to stop to get rid of something and burn it up, I don't want to put it on camera. You've seen enough of that over the years. Anyway, what I was saying, what would be real nice if someone had access to quantitative electroencephalograms, to put one on my head and then just maybe even put them on 7 other heads around the world or in another state, anything. And I'll tell you what part of the brain I'm going to. You watch mine crank up and what my head does, my brain. You watch the energy that comes out of my brain, and then you watch what happens to them. You want your proof? Really? Well, who's got the chutzpah to produce the quantitative electroencephalograms? You know? Oh, Jay's full of this, Jay's full of that. No, I'm not. But if anyone out there has access to it, why don't you bring it? I don't want any money. I'm trying to prove a point. I'm not going to pay you any money to do it. Sorry. The quantitative electroencephalogram, blah. Okay, maybe it's time to drink. That measures brain activity and electrical energy inside the brain. And it pretty well maps it out. Heck, you can put people in MRIs and have them lay there just still. I'll take a picture of that one part of the brain and I'll crank them up. MRIs are more expensive though. If I go to the hypothalamus gland is going to fire up on all of them. And I'll tell you when I'm going to do it, and that's when it's going to happen. I'm not better than nothing, folks. Don't want to be. But I'm here to do a job, and I'm here to get out of here and finish it. I'm here to get out of here? Yes, I mean that. I'm here now to get the hell out of here. I've finished doing just about everything there is that I need to do. Every time I go to get more stuff out, the packages, here comes everything. Like today went crazy. I was dealing with lawyers, all kinds of crap everywhere. People calling. I was in the process of finally getting off the computer, getting some other stuff done, taking care of emails, all this other stuff, and all of a sudden, boom, 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 boom. I've got to take off and get down to the bank to get Deanna squared away. I'm setting Deanna up and Paul to get all the money. This is their money. These thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars of stone I bought is for them, so that they can sell it and give it to you. It's not for me. I'll make money on my consults. The rest of the time I'm here and I'm gone. And I'm doing something new, by the way. I'm doing something with an old friend. I've talked about a couple of parts of the brain I'll never talk about much. I will not explain. One of them has to do with the whole brain. I actually go in there with my fingers like energy and move your brain fields around, your energy fields around your brain, actually make a change. And then I build your scanner field. And the other one is part of your brain, a section of the brain that actually activates your higher metaphysical functions. Now, I'm going to do that with this young gentleman, a friend of mine, and very close acquaintance. And what I'm not sure of is how well that's going to take in while he's still in the body. Because the brain really needs to be opened up before that can happen, so we're going to work on that. It's a part of the brain that literally lights up, needs to light up before the rest of the brain opens up and sends everything flying everywhere. I'm getting hammered right now, don't talk about it, and I'm like, screw you. I'm sick of this crap on the other side. I've been taking out stuff all over the place today. So, bad mood, yeah. But you know what? I'm so tired of everyone being asleep. I'm so tired of the other side being so stupid. I'm so tired of having done my job and needing to get out of here and still trying to finish. I'm being hammered and things are being put in front of me to keep me from getting everything done. And I'm done with that. So the next 2 days I'm not doing anything until all the packages are out. I'm going to send out the tracking numbers. These wonderful, beautiful, precious people that have send me the money, and I've got stuff over here loaded up, waiting to be finished being packaged and put the labels on and shipped it out, and it's been sitting here for a month. Yeah. Screw you. See, it's important for you to know about getting message and stuff because you're going to get a lot of good message. Good message. Someone gives you message and it's wrong after I'm gone, yeah, they're not going to do it to them any more times. Gee, this guy Jay. Blah. Now watch. After I've had one of my little 3-ounce glasses, my talk will calm down just a little bit. People kind of laugh at me. This, after I have a glass of wine, I can actually talk normal when I'm going through this stuff with my head and everything. Part of my own energy is trying to calm me down. It's not doing too good. Anyway, like I said, there's no reason to bleed me right off except for the fact that I've cranked up so many brands all over the world. Thousands. But now, it's time to take it to the next level up. Damn. Alright. No, he said that's part of me helping my head. Talking with folks on other planets, talking with folks, starships and stuff. Beating up on the Anunnaki and other idiots when they're in those trip chairs. For me, that's like a joyride. It's nothing. So anyway, if any of you have access to quantitative electroencephalograms, please get a hold of me. I'll do something for it. I don't have money. My money's being spent on other stuff, but I'll do something to take care of you. And I want to prove a point. I have a point to make. There's a lot of people that know what I am. They got a good idea anyway. And I've always said nobody knows what I really am. Maybe it's time for some of that to come out just a little bit. Wow. Let me ask you something, folks. Those of you men that have served in the military, I served, but I never went to war. I never had to fight. I was ready. Never did, though. You know what it's like when 24/7 you're on alert. Well, could you imagine something going really strong, feeling stronger than you anyway at the time, going into your head, and when you wake up in the morning, you have something in your head trying to run you, or working or running you, and you have to fight it, put energy in there to get it out. I used to have to crank up my head so hard when I started doing this stuff that one time I hurt my head so bad it'd take like 2 weeks of getting it repaired for it to come back. It's like Burju, Paul, and others know, the other side is insane. It's crazy. And some of the clean stuff over there, they really think I'm going to get out of the body. And when I do, I'm going to say, wait a minute, I want to make it the old way. I want there to be God, and guess I'm going to be it. And that crap ain't happening. I've worked my butt off to get to the point where everyone's going to literally have free will, except for they're going to be guided. It's like, this is the road. Don't go running around into the woods and, break your leg and, get all cut up. You just stay on the road, and that's just moving forward. Developing yourself, naturally. There's so much stuff happening everywhere. So connected, everything. I can't stand it. This creation was made to be sick, to abuse everything, to make it stronger, to create more praise machines for the original first being male and female. I've said it 1,000 times if I've said it once. Those of you that I've cranked up, You're getting stronger, but wait till I get out of this body. You think I won't take good care of you? As long as you don't go arrogant, you have no idea what's coming your way. You're going to love it. So anyway, on the other side, you had the original being first female and male. The original first being male and female, just 27.5% negative, arrogant, abusive, jealous, just everything you don't want to be. And it was abusing everything forever. Forever. Just to work the hell out of your spirit so that when you're in a body, when you come out, boom, you're bigger. Come out of a body after having a life, just a regular life, you're like this, poof, you get bigger. You get abused harder when you're in a body having a life. When you get out of the body, is poof. And that's more volume. So the bigger you are, like lifting weights and using steroids to get big muscles, well, guess what? When you get to a certain point, all of a sudden you're so big that when it's time to take the actual two spirit mates and put them together, they don't fuse together, just to put them together like hands like this, put them in one of the new universes, and then let them release a third of their energy. Well, if they're about 50 times as big as what they should have been, they're gonna release a good 50 times more new individual beings to praise the first ones. That's why they're dead. Abuse. So, everything that was a problem is dead. Almost everything that was a problem is dead. And now what we have left is clean source energy that will not comply. And some of it is incredibly stupid. It's body source energy that's just like solar plexus. And I'm killing the crap out of it every day. Now, if that's not enough for some of you to say I'm insane, it ought to be. I've had some very important lives here on this planet. I said the other day, this is exactly my 220th life on this planet. Sylvia Brown used to see how many lives you had on a, she said, oh my God, you're an old soul, you've had 52 lives. She could only see the lives on a planet. I love Sylvia. I love all of you. Don't get me wrong, please. You don't understand. I came here to leave the information, the basic stuff. This is what's been out there. This is how it started, and this is what's been going on for the change. And if I do get the chance, which I hope I don't, but unfortunately I might, to make the DVD, then there'll be a third book that covers the rest of this insanity. The other side does not want this coming out. They do not want this to happen. They do not want anyone on over here in the physical realm, third dimension, to really understand their stupidity, their arrogance, their inability to cope whatsoever with anything new. It's like what do these things do when they're out of a body? You know, float around and pick the nose. I mean, it's incredible. It's amazing. And then over here, everything's abusive. I have a promise to the animals to get them the hell out of the bodies. I can't do that really until I'm out of here. All these prisoners that are down here that contacted me years and years ago. For those of you that are new, when I was waking up, I was about, I don't know, 6 years ago, something, I don't know. When was it? 2019. About February of 2019. I was relaxing in bed, just propped up and just leaning back and just flowing. And all of a sudden, I heard something say, you know, we can see you, we see you. And I'm like, okay, you know, and I can see you. And he goes, when are you coming to free us? And I'm like, you know, I didn't know what to say. I was just like, you know. And then I relaxed, and then I flowed into it, and I said, oh shit, I'm supposed to do this. I didn't even know who they were, but I knew enough to where, yes, that's true, I'm supposed to do this, and it's literally something I have to do. And I mean, need to, but I had to. It's my honor. I said I would. Just like getting the animals out of their bodies. He said, when are you coming to free us? And I said, man, I said, I'm trying like hell to wake up. I'm fighting this original first being male and female. As soon as I said that, they were lost. Like, what? Our family members, different races that we've had lives in their bodies: reptilian, Anunnaki, the Serpoians, the Greys, all kinds of different beings, Antids. Okay, folks, we've been around a long time. Oh, yeah, well, y'all been around a long time. I've been around like not forever, but it seems like it. All had lives in those bodies, but these people, as cool as they are, as incredibly technologically advanced that they are, they're as dumb as everyone else when it comes to seeing stuff on the other side. They were made that way. Their bodies have been manipulated like ours to cause issues, but not as much as ours. The Antids, incredibly powerful. Drock, oh yeah, you've heard stuff on the internet. That's one of the few things on the internet that's not a bunch of crap. You know that? Is the fact of the Drock being strong, incredibly powerful. But everyone's like, fear the Drock, fear the Anunnaki. It's like, that's like fear a big horse. Why? It's bigger than me. It could step on me. Well, don't walk under its feet. Life is so simple. Everyone's running around on the internet, blah 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 blah. All this stupid crap. They don't know what the hell they're talking about. They're making crap up. Little kids playing with Photoshop and doing a crappy ass job. When you can see through this stuff, it annoys you. When you're here to bring change, this dimension is screwed up. Okay, second dimension, screwed up. So tonight, Uncle Jay is venting. 3 ounces down, and I'm actually starting to talk better. No, I'm not an alcoholic. Don't smoke pot anymore. Haven't for many, many, many years. There's a lot of people out there like to talk smack. That's normal. They're so insecure, they're looking for something for themselves. What I would like to find is some of the good people out there that have access to this quantitative electroencephalogram stuff. Let's see if I'm full of crap. Your government agencies know it. NSA, FBI and Homeland Security. They came to FBI and Homeland Security knocking on my front door. They didn't have a pizza, so I figured they probably want to talk, you know? But they could have come with a pizza. As a matter of fact, I would have bought them one if I knew they were coming. It's like I told the different agencies, I said, God damn, man, fucking buy me a cup of coffee and let's talk. Let me help. When they came over here to the house, the guy from the FBI thought I was a joke, and I was going to tell him stuff about his previous marriage and adopting her son, but he, give him a whole schlemiel, and it's like, why bother? He's got an attitude I don't like. Screw him. I love him, but screw him. There's a difference between being fed up with people's crap and actually caring about them. Okay, you can care about someone, but just be tired of it. It's like, damn, that's enough. I've proven myself, and that's coming out. When I'm gone, when I finally get out of here, not too much longer. When I do, then you're going to find out. What was it about that crazy old fart in overalls, huh? It's time for a lot of stuff to happen. It's going to happen quick. When Eric comes out of this body, what I am, when I get out of this body and flow in the rest of it, take it over, it's going to be a mess. Era, once complete, is going to tear this stuff up. You will see your Anunnaki physically walking around after their little hiding places have been destroyed. So anyway, I never would have thought I would have made this video. I should have been home before it got to this point. I not only won't stop, I can't stop doing what I do. And that's good for you, even though you're not even aware of who you are yet. Let alone what's around you, let alone what the problems in creation are, except for what you can see and especially feel in your heart. And you sure as hell can't see what the hell I am, and that's a good thing. It was never supposed to go this far. It was supposed to be home by now. I call myself the janitor for a reason, man. I want to come here, do my work, and go home, and I want to do it when you're not even there, because it ain't about me. When's the last time you went to work, and then when the janitor was there at night, he left a little bucket that said, "Tips, please, for the janitor, thank you." When's the last time you saw that? Excuse me. That I'd like to know. Straight from coffee to wine today. It's been a coffee day. In the meantime, animals suffer, they're slaughtered. People are killing each other all over the place. War, famine, disease. It's worse here than it is most places, but it's going on all over the place out in space. And the cure is sitting here in a tired old man body, overweight, worn out, sick of being here in overalls. Just keep me here right now is Herky. I won't say anything about what'll happen when he's gone. Everything I've done for everyone while I was here, the money I've generated, you're going to have numbers. You're going to have facts. You're going to have proof. I'm leaving that. I'm leaving that. You'll know what I've done for everyone. The money that I produced for other people to use properly and it wasn't. I have one big advantage about being me. I'm like Stone Mountain, big piece of granite. You can smack me, but you can't even chip me off. I don't matter. But my job does. So this ought to be a funny video. I understand people getting on the internet looking for stuff, but there's so much crap. And the truth warriors are us or something, Cynthia. You're using my name. You're saying I'm behind it. I created it. I'm not behind Truth Warriors or us at all. Y'all are an abomination. There's some wonderful, good-loving people in there, but Cynthia, you won't even stand up for yourself against your husband. I worked with you for a long time. You're grabbing a flag, trying to wave it. You should be just shutting up, sitting down, and flowing inside yourself to come awake. Don't bother sending me an email about, oh, gee, Jay, that hurt, you know. I don't want to hear it. This will never be about me. Never. How dare you try and make it that way just so you can say, oh, I'm right here. I'm right here. Praise this, praise that. Oh, I'm right here. Let's look at me. You should be ashamed of yourself. This is about family. This is about everyone coming alive, finding out the beauty of who they really are, the abomination that this creation is, and understand as it changes why it needed to change. You have to understand what's wrong with it. I'm furious. The other side, dealing with stuff here, it's insanity. I can't fix this until I'm gone. I can't quite go yet. And right now, there's idiots out there saying, look, he's making it about him. And that's so sad. That is so sad. I have a feeling before this is over, you're going to see how much I'm worried about myself and being here. Got a real bad feeling about that. And when I am gone, you'll see who the hell I was. That's all that matters. It's not like, oh, when I'm gone, you're going to miss me, or, oh, you're going to talk about me. I'll make sure you know. I'll make sure you know. I can go in your head and evolve it and make it grow. I can literally evolve your DNA in your body. This is while I'm in a body. You know what I'm going to do when I get out of here? A lot. It'll never be about one person, or there's no Messiah, there's no God, there's family. That's what this is all about. That's why I'm here one last damn time. 10.846 trillion lives. You think I'm not tired of this crap? And the whole time it's disgusting. I'm eating so much garbage just trying not to eat animal. Inside, I'm animal essence. That's part of what I am. Plant essence. That's part of me. Angel energy. Everything. Everything that exists everywhere, and a lot of stuff that's never found physical form, is what's inside this body. And it just happens to be the strongest focal point of it. Boy, that guy Jay's talking some smack. Really? You want to hit me head on? Let's do it. Okay? Let's do it. Let's get some quantitative electroencephalograms and slap them on my head, and you can put 1 million of them on other people. If you could just get 7, that would prove the point. No, I'm not normal. Your FBI, NSA, the rest of them, they call me a freak for a reason. Or, excuse me, the freak. And on the other side, the reason why I'm so upset thank you. On the other side, someone's begging me not to talk. Sorry, buddy, I love you. It ain't going that way. He's not up in the ceiling. I'm just looking away for a minute. The other side's just stupid. It's totally unorganized. After killing the original male and female, and then getting rid of the other 2 sets of source energy that were really arrogant, very clean but very arrogant, I thought it was going to be okay. And then here come all the angels. Killed the first angels. Killed them. Had other stuff coming in. Human essence, Fey essence. At best, is a little better than half of the human essence that existed still living, still existing. It's a sad state of affairs. Folks, love you. As they say in Japan, kumpai. There's a lot of folks that gave me a real hard time when I got rid of the other channel, and they don't feel that same way anymore because the souls have been ripped off their head. And once they had that influence taken away, they're kind of wandering around like, huh, maybe that wasn't a good idea for me to do that. Excuse me, there's plenty of them that aren't. They're still running around running their mouth. The thing is, people, to find yourself. You want a messiah or something, go look in a mirror or make something of yourself. Put on a little pretty hat, make yourself a king or queen or something, you know. Don't look at me, I'm the janitor, I wear overalls. I'll tell you who's real. The guy that's got the mop and the hammer. Cleaning crap up. Flushing the toilets when it's necessary. I remember the first time on the other side when they called me the destroyer. Did not like that. Did not sit well. It's like having a sip of wine that's already turned to vinegar. I've told you all something many times. You have no idea what you mean to me. That's a fact. You're my job. You're my reason. You're the reason I was created. Well, actually, I was created to protect the original male and female from whatever came out of the first dimension in case something bigger came out. And what they made to protect them because of their abuse and their ill ways, kill them. That's right, Herky. Thank you, buddy. What's your religion? I don't have religions. I have a job. Take care of everything I love, and I love everything. There's stuff out there, folks. Negative source energy. Like this one guy I see every once in a while. He's 47% negative. He's pure negative source energy. And the guy's got heart, man. He cussed me out and gave me all kinds of crap at a Starbucks. I wonder where that Haim Angel dude hangs around. You see him now, he's just like, I'm stuck here, just in and out of body. I get out of my body, then I'm easy game. I got to stay in the physical body, so Jay can't get me. Amazing. But this guy, when I first met him, he said, "What do you do for a living?" He's loud, big guy. And I told him, because I don't believe in that shit. He's, "Arr, arr, arr," he's screaming. Everyone in the whole place, the Starbucks, is looking around. I looked at him. I said, "Look, buddy." I said, "I love you." I said, "I know you got some issues, and I know you're upset, and I know why you're the way you're at. I know why you are the way you are, and where you're at in your mind as far as how you feel right now. Love you anyway. Just don't jump on my ass, man. It's not good. I love you. Take care." And he's like, "Now we're friends." Just because something's negative, it's not its fault. It all came from the original first being. You want a devil? What you're calling Satan? What you call the angel you named Lucifer? He's so cool. He's a protector. He was the first protector before anything else existed, except for the original male and female. They created Lucifer to protect everything from this big ball of energy called negative source energy, and all your Bibles and Torahs and Korans and all your other full of crap books. Oh yes, the devil. They're all full of crap. What do I want for you? The best you can have in every way, every single one of you. And the best way to find that is to start waking up and find out who you are. Why the hell do you think I'm here? Why do you think I go through this crap? Why do you think so many other people are suffering? Why do you think everything's suffering? Because the original first being, male and female, sucked. 27.5% negative. I've said it a million times. Oh no, I haven't said it a million times. Got to watch what I say. No, actually, I don't care about that. But just being funny, but making a point, just the same. Man, y'all don't have any idea how cool you are. You have no idea who you really are. You have no idea what you mean to me. You have no idea what you mean to Lily. You have no idea of the wonderful lives you're going to start having. Creation was made by something that was greedy, selfish, incredibly, totally self-indulgent, maybe 110%, abusive as hell. Lily and I found that out our first life. While y'all are listening to me rant, some of our friends in space contacted Burju today or yesterday to get her to help them find someone who's really important. We're going to get on that in just a little bit. Folks, there's problems out in space, just like there are here, but not as bad in most places. Some planets have brutal war going on. Try to remember, just because you have a soft life, it's not like that everywhere, and everywhere it can come to your house real quick. Lebanon. You want to talk about a place that keeps getting beat the hell up? Man, imagine the fortitude of the people that are there, huh? You want to send some love? Screw sending love around the world. Send it to Lebanon. GJ, you're tough about this, tough about that. I go where I need to go. I do what I need to do where I need to do it. It's kind of simple. Well, you've heard enough of me tonight. I can't believe I actually let loose and just let it rip, but I'm tired of it. This is my last life, man. None of you have been around like me. I am the old man. You want to talk about an elder? That's me, man. It was so funny when the Dr. Oz show called. They said, we understand that you called us and everything. Do you fit this profile? Do you have this? Do you have that? And I'm like, no, I go into people's brains all over the world and crank them up. You don't even have that on there. No, Dr. Oz, he's pretty cool. A little afraid about stuff. He's been beat up a little bit, but you know what? He'd love this stuff and he'll never see it. I'll go into Atlanta to do something, but I won't travel anywhere anymore. My Herky is tired. He had heartworms when I got him many years ago. He's paramount to me. Me and all the... Well, he's paramount to me, and so are the other Lilies. There's a few of them out there. I love everyone and everything, but Lily and Arrow are two huge beings. But each one of them is one huge being. And we are our own family, and we've released a lot of ourselves to make new bodies, release parts of ourselves to go out and become unique and like themselves, like Burju, Paul, Deanna, many people. At least a third of those released are dead now from arrogance, and more will soon die. I don't mean the body, I'm talking about when they come out, they will be destroyed. Their spirit. You can't kill energy. Oh yeah, do it every day. You have no idea. So, I spent all my time getting all this stone and teaching you about frequencies and stuff. Folks, I'm trying to help you. Even when I deal with the little children getting so upset, screw them. I love them. I'll protect them. I'll give my life to take care of them, but screw them. I'm not going to put up with the crap. Well, I guess we'll see what YouTube thinks it is, huh? Nyah, nyah, nyah. Folks, there's a storm coming that's not going to destroy everything, but it's going to be very cleansing. It's going to be very powerful. It's going to show you things that you didn't know were hanging around your neighborhood. And it's going to be okay. It's going to be better than okay when it's over, but there's a storm coming. And if you look deep enough behind it, you're going to see some overalls. I'm laughing. It's kind of sad. So for James, Randy, and the other dweebs, twerps, that really get pissed off when someone says this, I want you to listen real hard. When I tell everyone something I actually mean, that I love them, that I care about them. No, I don't have a pay here button. They never would have got anywhere, but it would have been nice to sit down with James Randy just for a couple of minutes and talk with him. He's negative, aggressive, 37% negative soul, but you know what? He still is. He exists. He has rights. He has the right to be protected, even within his own arrogance. Nothing is like you think it is. None of your books are worth a crap. I guess that's kind of blunt, huh? Until you awaken and come alive, you'll never know. You'll be like so many people, like the Cynthia girl, running around, running her mouth about anything that she can throw glitter on. Look at me. This is the way it is. It's not about me, but I'm on top of the wave. Come to me. Let's do this. I'm your leader. Let's do this. Let's do that. And won't even stand up for herself against her husband. I wouldn't be so aggressive on that if she wasn't pulling my name in there. Because Cynthia, that is a bad mistake. None of this is about me, and it's not to be made about me. Listen to me. You better stop. Okay? Just telling you. As long as I'm in a body, it's cool. When I'm out, problems. Is that a threat? No. It's just letting you know this is made to never be about anyone again. I'm the janitor. Leave it there. Folks, I love you. You too, Cynthia. It's time for change. It's coming. Have a good one.